Vanakkam Puducherry. Puducherry, the French Riviera of the East, has always been fond of a lot of sports, including both indoor games and outdoor games like football, hockey, tennis, badminton, snooker, chess, swimming, boxing, taekwondo, boating, and many other well-known sports. Saying so, we welcome you to the Fit India Quiz Puducherry edition, presented by Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports and Ministry of Education with Fit India Mission in celebration of Azadi ka Amrit Mahotsav. Azadi ka Amrit Mahotsav is an initiative of the Government of India to celebrate and commemorate 75 years of progressive India and the glorious history of its people, culture and achievements. Fit India Quiz is the biggest Indian quiz on sports and fitness like none other. The Fit India Quiz provides an opportunity to students and schools to win cash prizes of Rs 3.25 crores and be the champion at state and national level. In the preliminary round, 36,299 students from 13,502 schools participated in the mobile-based test conducted by National Testing Agency. Participation was from more than 626 districts across India. After the preliminary rounds, 360 schools will be participating in the state web rounds where they will be competing with the selected schools from their respective state or union territory to become state or union territory champion and represent their state or union territory in the national finals. Without any more delay, let's go to our virtual auditorium to meet our quiz master for today.
Master Randeep Singh, let me tell you that the two top performing teams of this semi-finals will represent their schools and state at the state grand finals. And now, let's meet our participants. Team 1, please introduce yourselves.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is S. Navinathiyan and I am studying in 9th standard in Amrit Mahotsav. My name is P. Jain and I am studying in 8th standard in Amrit Mahotsav.
Welcome both of you. Team 2, what about you?
Sir, this is Balaji from class 12.
Hi, I'm Niharika of class 11 from JNV Puducherry.
Hello Balaji and Niharika. Welcome to the Fit India Quiz. Let's have team number 3 representing themselves and introducing themselves.
Hi sir, this is Nitya Pushita from St. Joseph of Cluny CBSE.
Hello sir, I am Tarsha from St. Joseph of Cluny School CBSE.
My best wishes to both of you. Let's have our last and final team, Team 4. Please tell us something about yourselves.
Hello sir, I am Ilekya from 9th, Tilladi Valliyamai School.
Hello sir, I am Srinivasan from Tilladi Valliyamai School.
My best wishes to Team 4. On this note, without any further ado, let's get started with the first round. But before that, there's going to be our fitness expert who's going to be helping you today in case you have any queries or you're not too sure with your answers. Before we move on, let's have our Captain Fit on the screen, please. Our Captain Fit for the day is, of course, Mr. Amrit Mahotsav, an avid quizzer and, of course, a health expert.
Thank you, Quizmaster. A warm welcome to all 4 teams participating in the Puducherry quiz. And this, in case if you need any help, don't hesitate to ask any question for the answers. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Quizmaster. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Captain Fit. Boys and girls, as we move on to the first round, I would also like to tell all the participants that besides Captain Fit, you have 2 more helplines. One being head or tail, which will make 2 incorrect options disappear. And of course, toss the question, which you can use to completely change your question. Now, let's get started with our first round of the Fit India Quiz, Fitness Kiddos. And let's take a look at the rules.
Fitness Kiddos. Questions on yoga, fitness and nutrition. Clockwise round. Direct question to each team. The question will not pass. Correct answer will fetch 10 points. And if lifeline is used, correct answer will fetch 5 points. No negative marking. Lifelines are available. Quizmaster's decision is final.
Well, you can actually get 10 points if you give the right answer. In case, अगर आपके ज़हन में कोई भी दुविधा हो, अपनी सुविधा के लिए, you can use any of the lifelines that has been given to you. However, without any further ado, let's get started with the first question for Team 1 on your screen now. When exercising, your heart rate dash to supply more oxygen to the working muscles. And your options are A. Decreases, B. Regresses, C. Increases, or D. Maintains. And your time starts now.
Sir, we would like to go with option C, increases.
Option C, should we freeze it? Let's lock option C and see whether it's the fit answer or not. Incredible start! +10, bang on! Superb start by team 1. Well, team 2 can't be waiting no more. They're waiting for their question now for 10 points, which is this on their screen. Pulses are a good source of, and your options are A. Carbohydrates, B. Proteins, C. Vitamins, or D. Fats. And your time starts now, team 2.
B proteins.
B. Proteins. Should you lock it?
Yes, sir.
All right. A very confident answer. That's the right answer. Fit answer. +10 to team 2. Incredible start. Let's have team 3 with their question. This machine reduces impact better than the street or any other outdoor surfaces when it comes to running. Identify this machine. And your options are A. Squat, B. Balance, C. Treadmill, or D. Hip hinge. And your time starts now.
Sir, it's C, treadmill.
Very confident answer by the girl. Let's see whether this is the fit answer or not. Treadmill, helping you in keeping fit. Absolute right answer, +10. Very quickly now moving on to our last team, team 4 for 10 points. Your question is this on your screen. Popularly known as the bow pose, this asana helps in weight loss and boosts digestion and blood circulation. Identify this asana. And your options are A. Garudasana, B. Dhanush Asana, C. Mal Asana, or D. Kapotasana. Your time starts now. In case you're not too confident about your answer, you can take the helpline. 7 seconds are gone. Team 4.
Option C, Malasana.
Option C, Malasana. Should we lock it?
Yes, sir.
Alright, let's lock option C, Malasana. Malasana is the wrong answer. The fit answer is Dhanush Asana. Because if you see the posture actually looks like a bow. However, there is no negative marking, so don't worry. We have 3 more rounds to go, and I'm sure you're going to be garnering a lot of points for yourself and your school. On that note, let's take a short break and then take a look at the scores.
फिट इंडिया क्विज में देश के कोने कोने से भाग लेने वाले सभी विद्यार्थियों का मैं अभिनंदन करता हूं और आशा करता हूं कि आप सभी जी जान लगाएंगे, जीतने के लिए खेलेंगे, फिट इंडिया क्विज में भाग लेंगे और अपने विद्यालय, परिजनों एवं राज्य का नाम रोशन करेंगे। आपको ढेरों शुभकामनाएं। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
Hello and welcome back. I'm Randeep and we are back after the break to the semi-final of Fit India Quiz Puducherry edition presented by Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Ministry of Education with Fit India Mission in celebration of Azadi ka Amrit Mahotsav. Fit India Quiz, ladies and gentlemen, is the biggest Indian quiz on sports and fitness. Now let's see the scores. Team 4 are yet to open their scores. Team 3, Team 2 and Team 1 all equally poised at 10 points each. Now we move on to our next round. Our round 2 is called Champion of Champions. And before we play Champion of Champions, let's take a look at the rules.
Champions of Champions. Questions on Indian sports personalities. Each clue on the buzzer. There will be 3 clues to guess the answer. Each clue will fetch 15, 10 and 5 points respectively. The question will not pass. Wrong answer will fetch -5 points. No additional lifelines for this round. Quizmaster's decision is final.
Trade very cautiously. You have negative marking of 5 points. However, if you give the right answer on the very first hint, let's start round 2, Champion of Champions, and the first question on your screen and your fingers on your buzzer. Let's have the first question And the one is hailing from Tamil Nadu. She's an... Alright, before even I could actually move on to the second line, we already have a team buzzing. But however, I'll finish my question. The question is, hailing from Tamil Nadu, she's an Indian saber fencer. She's the first Indian fencer to qualify for the Olympics after qualifying for the 2020 Summer Olympics. The first team which buzzed was Team 1. And Team 1, please give me your answer.
Bhavani Devi.
Alright, they have answered Bhavani Devi. Let's see whether this is a fit answer or not. Bhavani Devi, incredible answer. Plus 15 to the boys. Superb. And they are absolutely making their answer count with garnering 15 very crucial points. The next question on Champion of Champions is this on your screen, teams. She has won medals at various tournaments, including 2 Olympics medals and a gold at 2019 World Championships. Team 1 has again pressed the buzzer fastest. Team 1, give me an answer.
The answer is PV.
The answer is Sindhu. Let's see whether this is the fit answer or not. PV Sindhu is the right answer. Fit answer. Plus 15. The boys are actually on a roll right now, making sure that they have a humongous lead right in the second round itself. Brilliant beginning, brilliant start by Team 1. Let's have the next question on the screen, please. This leg spinner from Karnataka holds the record of taking the 200th ODI wicket in a match against Zimbabwe to become the first spinner ever to take 200 wickets in ODIs back in 1998. Whom are we talking about? Press your buzzers first and then give the answer. No answers yet. None of the teams are trying. Let's now move on for 10 points with a second hint now. He was bestowed with the very prestigious Arjuna Award in 1995. He was one of the Wisden Cricketers of the Year in 1996. None of the teams pressing the buzzer yet. Well, we are talking about an ace spinner, a stalwart cricketer. Who is this cricketer? Alright, let's now move ahead for 5 points. And your final hint is this. Identify this ace cricketer. Team number 1 against Team number 1, again the fastest on buzzer. Team number 1, give me your answer.
Anil Kumble.
Anil Kumble. Well, we will see whether this fetches you plus 5 or fetches minus 5 for you. Plus 5. Team number 1 making sure that their answers absolutely count and gets them good points. The last and final question on Champion of Champions is this on your screen. In Tokyo 2020, he was selected as the vice captain of Indian hockey team. None of the teams pressing the buzzer. We will very swiftly move on with our next hint for 10 points. His sister, Asunta Lakra, played for India's women's hockey team and has captained the side. It seems that the brother-sister duo have done remarkably well for not just themselves but also for the entire nation. Team number 1 again going ahead. Give me your answer, team number 1.
The answer is Virendra Lakra.
Alright, let's see whether the answer is fit or not. The fit answer is Virendra Lakra. Plus 10. Brilliant answer. Brilliant answer by team 1. Well, on that note, we will take a short break, and once we are back from the break, we will tell you the scores and start with the third round. Stay with us at the Fit India Quiz.
फिट रहना उतना मुश्किल काम नहीं है जितना कुछ लोगों को लगता है। फिटनेस की डोज आधा घंटा रोज। इस मंत्र में सभी का स्वास्थ्य, सभी का सुख छिपा हुआ है।
अक्कड़ बक्कड़ बम्बे बो, दो आधा घंटा फिटनेस को। ताज़ा खबर को ताज़ी हवा में पढ़ लो। अरे पार्क नहीं तो छत पर थोड़ी वॉक ही कर लो। सब्जी हो या तरकारी हाथों में भर लो। अरे 2 मंजिल का जीना है, सीढ़ी ही चलो। अक्कड़ बक्कड़ बम्बे बो, हो, दो आधा घंटा फिटनेस को। बस आधा घंटा फिटनेस को।
फिटनेस की डोज आधा घंटा रोज।
welcome back after the break. I'm your host Randeep and we are here at the semi-final of Fit India Quiz Puducherry edition presented by Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Ministry of Education with Fit India Mission in celebration of Azadi ka Amrit Mahotsav. And our Honorable Prime Minister couldn't have said in a better way how important fitness is in our lives. Fitness ki dose, आधा घंटा रोज. Now, without any further ado, let's now take a look at the scores. Team 4 are yet to open their account. Team 3 and Team 2 on equal positions with 10 points each and with a humongous lead of 45 points after the completion of second round. It's Team 1 with 55 points. We now move on to our next round, our third round, which is called Bharat Ke Khel. And let's see what are the rules of this particular round.
Bharat Ke Khel. Questions on traditional Indian sports. Anti-clockwise round. Direct questions to each team. No passing. Correct answer will fetch 10 points. And if lifeline is used, correct answer will fetch 5 points. No negative marking. Lifelines are available. Quizmaster's decision is final.
All set to play the third round. The only difference, we are going anti-clockwise this time. However, the teams are free to use the lifelines and if they give a wrong answer, there will be no negative marking. However, for the right answers, they get plus 10. Bharat Ke Khel and the first question for Team 4 is this on your screen. Seval Sandai is a popular rural sport in Tamil Nadu. When is it traditionally played? And your options are A. Durga Puja, B. Christmas, C. Makar Sankranti or D. Independence Day. And Team 4, your time starts now. Team 4, 6 seconds to go. If you're not too sure, you can use the helpline. Give an answer, Team 4. 3 seconds to go.
Option C. Marker
Option C. Okay,
Yes, sir.
your answer is option C. Let's freeze option C and see whether this is the fit answer or not. Incredible answer, right answer. Makar Sankranti is the fit answer. And on that note, Team 4 starting with the Youth 6 plus 10. Team 4, good going. Let's have our next question for team number 3 for 10 points. Your question is this on your screen. In North India, what happens in a dangal? A. Kickboxing competition, B. Arm wrestling competition, C. Wrestling competition or D. Kho-Kho competition. And Team 3, your time starts now.
Sir, it's C, wrestling competition.
You confident about it?
Yes, sir.
Alright, let's lock option C, wrestling competition. The girls absolutely are blazing with all their guns. Amazing answer, fit answer, plus 10. Superb. On that note, let's have the next question for Team 2. Bharat Ke Khel. Rekla, a popular rural sport in Tamil Nadu, is a form of A. Small boat race, B. Bullock cart racing, C. Three-legged. Alright, Team 2. The two options you're left with are B. Bullock cart racing and D. Long distance running. Your time starts now.
Option B, Bullock cart race.
Option B, Bullock cart racing. Alright, let's freeze option B, Bullock cart racing. Fit answer, plus 5 to you. That is what the smartness of a team is all about. In case you're not too confident about your answer, you can always use the helplines. You can always opt for the helplines given to you, the lifelines given to you. We now move on to our numero uno team. Team number 1. Your question for 10 points on your screen. How many cross lanes are there in a standard Kho-Kho court? And your options are A. 8, B. 6, C. 10 or D. 7. Your time starts now. Five seconds already gone. Team 1. You want to use the lifeline? Let's stop the timer there and let's have our captain fit for the day. Amitabh on the screen, please.
According to me, it will be the A8. Option A8.
All right.
That may be the correct answer.
So team 1, would you want to go ahead with Captain Fit's answer, or do you want to go with any other answer?
We would like to go with option A.
You would want to go ahead with option A? All right, let's freeze option A and see whether this is the fit answer or not. Option A, 8 is the right answer, +5 to team 1. And on that note, we are done with our third round. We'll take a short break on that note, and once we are back, we will play a round which could actually be the maker or breaker for each one of these teams. And we'll also tell you the scores. Until then, stay with us on the Fit India quiz, and we'll take a short break.
फिट इंडिया क्विज में देश के कोने कोने से भाग लेने वाले सभी विद्यार्थियों का मैं अभिनंदन करता हूं और आशा करता हूं कि आप सभी जी जान लगाएंगे, जीतने के लिए खेलेंगे, फिट इंडिया क्विज में भाग लेंगे और अपने विद्यालय, परिजनों एवं राज्य का नाम रोशन करेंगे। आपको ढेरों शुभकामनाएं। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
Hello and welcome back after the break to the semi-final of Fit India Quiz Puducherry edition. I am Randeep, and it is imperative that I let each one of you know that this is a presentation of Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Ministry of Education with Fit India mission in celebration of Azadi ka Amrit Mahotsav. Fit India Quiz is the biggest Indian quiz on sports and fitness. Now, let's see the scores. Team 4 on 10 points. Team 2 on 15 points. Team 3 on 20 points. And with a massive lead of 40 points. Team 1 on 60 points. We're all set to start the fourth and final round of the semi-final edition of this amazing quiz contest called Fit India Quiz. This is called freestyle. Everyone needs to be putting their fingers on the buzzer and then give the answer. However, I will tell you the rules in detail now.
Freestyle. Sports mixed bag questions. 12 questions on the buzzer. Correct answer will fetch each team 10 points. -5 for wrong answer after buzzer. No additional lifelines for this round. Quizmaster's decision is final.
Alright, the first question for 10 points is this on your screen. What is the more popular name of ping pong? Team number 1, again fastest on the buzzer. Team number 1, give me your answer.
Table tennis.
Table tennis? Right or wrong? Fit or unfit? Let's see it right away. +10. Table tennis or ping pong, of course. The fit answer. Next question for 10 points team. Put your fingers on the buzzer. And the question is, who holds the women's national records in both the 10,000 meters and 5,000 meters? None of the teams have yet pressed the buzzer. No one is ready to give 5 points away by giving the wrong answer. However, we will give you the answer now. The right answer is Preeja Sridharan. Let's have the next question. For 10 points, the National Sports Day of India is celebrated on the birthday of which Indian sports legend? Team 1, fastest on the buzzer once again. Give your answer, Team 1.
Dhyan Chand.
Major Dhyan Chand. Let's see whether this fetches you 10 points or gets -5 from you. Major Dhyan Chand is the right answer, fit answer, brilliant answer, +10 to the boys. Very swiftly moving on to the next question. Following Indian sports person with the sport: Jaspal Rana, Apurvi Chandela, Vijay Kumar, Rajyavardhan Singh Rathore, and the team which has pressed the buzzer fastest is team number 1. Boys, give me the answer.
The answer is shooting.
The answer is shooting. Alright, let's see whether shooting gets them 10 more points. Shooters, sport shooting, fantastic answer. Well, all the other teams also probably knew the answers, but then they were not as fast or quick as team number 1 was on the buzzer. We now move on with our next question on freestyle for 10 points. On your screens now. Identify this hockey gear. What is this hockey gear called? None of the teams have actually pressed the buzzer yet. Trading very cautiously, making sure that they don't end up giving a wrong answer. We will give you the right and the fit answer, however. Let's have the fit answer on the screen. It's called kickers. And a goalkeeper generally wears it. Let's have the next question on the screen, please. For 10 points, your question is, India has won 2 gold medals in football at the dash. One was in 1951 and the other was in 1962. Name the multi-sport event. Team number 1 again, fastest on the buzzer. Give me your answer, team number 1.
The answer is Asian Games.
The answer is?
Asian Games.
Asian Games. Okay. The answer is Asian Games. Let's see whether this is the fit answer or not. Asian Games, plus 10 to the boys. Absolutely giggling and being very happy with each other's cooperation, giving the right answer most of the time. Now let's move ahead with the next question. Bajrang Punia is a champion boxer. True or false? Team number 2, fastest on the buzzer for a change. Team number 2, please give your answer.
True, sir.
Your answer is true?
Yes, sir.
Alright, let's see whether this is the fit answer or not. False, he's a wrestler, Bajrang Punia, an ace wrestler who was just a part of this Olympic team which made India proud and won himself and the nation a medal. We now move on with the next question, but before that we will deduct 5 points from Team 2's total tally of points. The next question on your screen is this. Team number 2 again. Give me an answer, team number 2.
16 pieces of this.
16 pieces, a very confident answer. Let's see whether this fetches them 10 points. 16 is the right answer. Fit answer, brilliant answer. Plus 10 to team number 2. Let's now have the next question on the screen for 10 points. If there are 2 halves in a football match, in basketball match, there are 4. Team number 2, of course, the fastest on the buzzer this time. Give me your answer, team number 2.
4 quarters, sir.
4 quarters? Sounds very confident. Let's see whether this again gets them 10 points. 4 quarters is the right answer, the fit answer. Plus 10 to team number 2. Of course, giving each other a high five. Bumpies. Absolutely high in octane right now. Let's have the next question for 10 points on the screen. In Olympics, there are 2 styles of wrestling. One is Greco-Roman, which is the other. Team 1, of course, is the first one on the buzzer. Team 1, give me an answer. Freestyle? Let's see whether this is the fit answer or not. Freestyle, incredible answer. Plus 10 to team number 1. Well, this is going to be a close finish. Let's have the next question for 10 points. Golf first featured in Asian Games in 1984. True or false? None of the teams are pressing their buzzer. It's a true-false question. Until unless you're too sure of your answer, don't give an answer. That is the mantra with which all the students are going ahead with. However, team number 4 taking a chance. Team number 4, give me your answer.
True, sir.
True?
Yes, sir.
Alright, let's see whether true gets you 10 points or fetches -5 for you. False, it was in 1982 and not in 1984. However, we have one last question which can actually play a very pivotal role in this entire context of Fit India Quiz semi-final. Let's have it on the screen now. This award has been named after a character in Mahabharata and is awarded for excellence in sports coaching. What is the award? Team number 1, the first one on the buzzer. Give me your answer, team number 1.
Dronacharya.
Dronacharya? You think this is the most apt answer? The fit answer? Alright, let's see if this gets you another 10 points. Dronacharya award. Brilliant answer by the boys. With this, they get additional 10 points. And we are here at the end of our semi-finals of Puducherry edition of the very coveted Fit India Quiz. We'll take a short break. On the other side of the break, we will ask the viewer question, the audience question, and of course, give you the name of the 2 teams who are eventually going to be playing the grand finale.
में चैलेंजेस कभी भी और कहीं भी आ सकते हैं और हम इनका अच्छे से तभी सामना कर सकते हैं जब हम तैयार हों इनको फेस करने के लिए। हम अगर हेल्दी और फिट हैं तो हमारी तैयारी और भी बेहतर हो जाती है। बस जरूरत है थोड़ी सी मेहनत, थोड़े से अनुशासन की। प्रेजेंटिंग फिट इंडिया मोबाइल ऐप, आपका फिटनेस गाइड और पर्सनल हेल्थ ट्रेनर। पहली बार अब भारत का हर एक नागरिक अपना फिटनेस स्कोर पता करके जान पाएगा कि वो कितना फिट है। आप अपनी आयु के अनुसार अपने फिटनेस स्कोर की जांच कर सकते हैं। ये सुविधा खास आपके लिए पहली बार शुरू की जा रही है। ये ऐप आपके फिटनेस रूटीन को ट्रैक कर सारा डेटा स्टोर करता है ताकि आप अपनी प्रोग्रेस देख सकें और फिट रहने के नए और आसान नुस्खे अपना पाएं। इस ऐप के साथ आप बन सकते हैं खुद के फिटनेस मास्टर। उसके बाद हम आपके फिटनेस रूटीन को बनाने में आपकी मदद करेंगे। फिटनेस की दुनिया में कदम रखें, मोटिवेटेड रहें और अपडेटेड रहें। और सबसे अच्छी बात है कि इन सारी सुविधाओं का लाभ आप पा सकते हैं एकदम फ्री। बस अपने एंड्रॉइड और एप्पल डिवाइस पर हमारे ऐप का हिंदी और इंग्लिश वर्जन डाउनलोड करें और शुरू हो जाइए। आपका फिट रहने का सपना अब है एक क्लिक दूर।
फिटनेस की डोज आधा घंटा रोज।
Hello and welcome back after the break to the semi-finals of Fit India Quiz Puducherry edition presented by Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Ministry of Education with Fit India Mission in celebration of Azadi ka Amrit Mahotsav. Before we move on to see the scores, let me remind you that you too can actually download the Fit India app from the Play Store or App Store and be fit every minute, every day. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to that particular part of the episode which the audience is eagerly waiting for. The Fit India Daily Quiz question. The process to participate in this quiz is really very simple. I'll ask you one question related to sports and fitness. All you have to do is to log into Fit India mobile app and answer the question in the Fit India Daily Quiz section. The user who gives the correct answer in fastest time will win a Fit India merchandise. Also, some of the lucky winners will stand a chance to be in the grand finale of the Fit India quiz. Just download or update the Fit India mobile app, which is India's most comprehensive fitness app, offering features like generating your fitness score, customized diet plans, calorie tracker, sleep tracker, and much more. And the biggest advantage is that you can use all of these features for absolutely free. And this is offered only by Fit India mobile app. Right. On that note, here's the question for this episode. India shared gold medal with which country in the first online chess Olympiad in 2020? And your options are A. Russia, B. Germany, C. France, or D. Ukraine. Let's see the final scores of this semi-final. Remember, the top two teams will go on to play the grand finale. Team 4 on 5 points. Team 3 on 20 points. Team 2 on 30 points with a massive lead of 90 points and a total score of 120. The clear winners, Team 1 is the winner. And it gives me immense pleasure in letting you know that they absolutely were fantastic throughout this particular show and this particular quiz contest. My congratulations to each one of the participating teams. With this, we are at the close of the semi-final of Fit India Quiz Puducherry edition. I would like to thank the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports and Ministry of Education for giving all of us, and especially the children of India, the opportunity to be on a platform like this. This is me, Randeep, signing off. And don't forget the magical mantra, fitness ki dose, aadha ghanta roz.